Beast. What's good, YouTube? It's Beast Mode back in the building. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe. Greatly helps the channel, and I appreciate you. So, with that being said, we're going to jump right into this topic here. And the topic of Travis Hunter and Leanna Lee, his fiance. This is a big trending topic currently at the moment. And I wanted to just put my 2 cents out there because, just help people get clarity on what's really going on. I think it's really important to take note of the fact that Travis Hunter represents the modern man. Travis Hunter is really just Gen Z men in a nutshell. Like, ultimately, he's a talented goofy. He's a guy who lacks experience with women. He thinks that his girl is an angel. He thinks that his girl is his, all his. But he doesn't realize, like men are literally forming together like Voltron to save this goofy ninja from, ruining himself. We're trying to save him from Delilah out here, but it's a canon event. He has to go through it. We've all fell in love with a hoe before, That's usually how it goes. You get red pilled by like a 4, and then, she turns out to be a thought. Then she was, dropping neck on some drug dealer in a car or something like that. Some outrageous, ridiculous situation that you never thought you would be in. And then boom, you wake up to the reality. And that's ultimately what's got to happen to Travis. And it's happening. It's already happened, really. He's saying that he's known his girl for so long and for 5 years. Then they got a music video from 3 years ago with her and her ex-boyfriend. And it's like, the math is not mathing, Travis. Like, bro, you're cooked. It's really just kind of sad to watch, because it's like, dang, like the guys who get it. We've already been there, and if you haven't been there, we'll just keep on living. I mean, honestly. It's just life. Like, it happens. Most of us have been through it. But for real, Travis Hunter really represents guys who lack experience with women. And that's most Gen Z guys. Like, but then again, it's kind of difficult because a lot of Gen Z guys are red pilled at the same time. Like, we see what our Gen Z women peers are doing. Like, we see it. Like, there's a great amount of Gen Z guys who knows that we're cooked. It's just what it is. But, you also got a lot of simps out there. You got a lot of guys that, I can ignore her past. She's a born-again virgin. Oh, she believes in Jesus Christ. She believes in God now. Oh, she's a Muslim now. Oh, mashallah, Allah. All that stuff they say. Oh, she's redeemed now. She's a born-again virgin. She's as good as the Mother Mary. My girl got pregnant by the Holy Spirit. Like, stupid stuff. He's just got to go through it, honestly. Like, bro just has to get his heart broken, honestly. And when he does, because he will, he will come out an absolute monster. He will come out an absolute beast. Like, you think Travis Hunter is nice now? Oh, my gosh. Just wait till he gets his heart ripped out his chest. It's going to be the best thing ever. This ninja's going to be just unbeatable. He's going to be straight on just demon mode. Like, it's going to be sick. I actually am looking forward to seeing it. But in the meantime, if I was betting, I'm placing my money on the broad. Like, it's just what it is. I'm placing my money on the chick. She's just a regular, average thought. It's just what it is. Typical Gen Z chick. She's got an OnlyFans. She was getting clapped at parties. She's out here twerking and doing a yike it on ninjas at parties. He's sitting there like a goofy with the air conditioner running while he's running routes in the front yard, waiting for her to come out the party. It's just like, dag, bro is going out so sad. I think one of the cool things, though, to see is, like, see men form together like Voltron to save him. Like I said, a lot of us got red pilled early. Like, the whole thing with Trump getting into office, this was brought up, that men got Trump into office. Okay, because if it was just women voting, Trump would have not been elected president. But and that's obvious. You can, like, do the research yourself. But Gen Z guys, a lot of Gen Z guys got red pilled early. Like, we have TikTok, we got Instagram, we got Facebook, we got YouTube. We see what our peers are doing out here. And that's why it's so, like, rough to watch this guy who's so talented go through it. Like, it's like, dag, you have no freaking clue, dog. But like I said, this is a lot of Gen Z guys at the same time. This is Gen Z guys in a nutshell. Goofy, talented, feminine, lacking experience. And that's just what it is. He's got to go through it. This is all the guys who have hope and ignore these women's past. Like, if you ignore her past is your future. You're cooked. Like, it's just what it is. That, or you're like a super simp. And really, in today's day and age, like, to really make a relationship work today with these chicks, you really gotta be a super simp. Like, you gotta worship her and follow her around. Like, if you're a guy who doesn't put up with bull crap and doesn't just let any old thing slide, like, the amount of feminine women is just rare as hell. Like, I've seen dudes pull one, but it's still rare as hell. Like, it's rare as hell. Like, not every guy is going to get that, like, at all. Like, you're just not. It's like, it's just rare as hell. But, if you're, like, to make a relationship work today, you really got to be a beta male. Like, it's just what it is. You can't check her. You got to let her do what she wants to do, even when you don't like what she's doing. You got to let her go and get the new tattoo. You got to let her go and get some blonde braid in her hair, and her hair is black. And she's got to do something that signifies her independence from you, as if she don't need you, as if you're not supporting her entire life force. It's kind of sad. It's not kind of sad. It is sad. But it's just what it is, man. It's nuts. It also depends on, like, the cultures, too. But, like, really, still, like, this 304-ism delusion is really just over the whole land. And it's wild. But honestly, this is what it looks like to be in a modern relationship, though, in today's time. Like, shout out to CGA. He gave a great reference to, if you get into a relationship today, it looks like the show Sex Over Life. You get into a relationship with her, and then while you're in the relationship with her, her whole past unravels in your relationship. You find out she was getting clapped by drug dealers. She out here in the alleyway dropping neck. Like, it's just wild. Like, the whole situation is just super, it's just a giant fumble. And that's what you're witnessing with Travis Hunter. Bro literally wifed a whore. Like, you can tell by the goofy scribble mark tattoos all over her arm, and then, those stuff she says, like, he wasn't my type. I didn't like him. I friend zoned him. I rejected him. I'm sitting here listening to her. I'm like, bro, you wifed a whole pit viper, dog. Like, you're fried. You're cooked, bro. Travis Hunter is cooked, but it's a canon event. Like I said, we've all been there. We've all wifed a whore at one point in time or fell in love with a slut. Like, it's just what it is. And for the guys that, try to fight me on this kind of stuff, it's easy to break those guys down, because it shows that they just lack experience with women. The guys who already have experience with women, you kind of either just, you might have gotten lucky and got one. You might have. Most of the time, you keep a few around, or you just chill by yourself. That's generally what happens. Okay. But yeah, my fault. I had to pause it just because I had some things going on. But yeah, it's like, I saw a TikTok and it said, if you can't keep a relationship, for talking to men, if you can't keep a relationship in today's time, that's kind of like a good thing, because it shows that you're a real man. Like, it shows that you're a real man. Like, you won't tolerate just any old thing in your life. And I saw it, and when I saw it, I immediately agreed with it, because to be in one of these relationships today, I originally heard CGA say this part as well. You have to be a beta male, and I completely agree with that. You gotta be goofy. You gotta not know her past. You gotta not check her phone. You gotta trust her, and you gotta just trust that she'll do right by you, even though she's loyal to her emotions, not you. How does that work? But if you can't keep a relationship today, like in today's day and age, that really just means that you just don't tolerate any old thing in your life. Like, people can't serve you shit on a plate. Like, that's really what that means. It's not a bad thing, because really, like, men are getting terrible deals out here. And if you accept that, well, Ninja, you about to find out. But if you don't, you most likely already have some experience and all that kind of stuff, and you're just not willing to just put up with any old thing in your life. But this is just a little bit of my 2 cents on this whole topic. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely drop down below what you guys think. I just ask that you keep it respectful. Peace. Hold on. Beast. We out.